Most people believe compounding only works if you already have money. They think you need a big salary, a large portfolio, or thousands to invest. But that belief is exactly why most people never build wealth. Because compounding doesn't care how much money you start with. It only cares about time and consistency. Most people misunderstand compounding. They imagine large contributions and impressive balances, so they wait. They wait until they earn more. They wait until they feel ready. And in that waiting, they lose the most valuable asset they will ever have: time. Compounding doesn't reward size, it rewards starting. Even very small amounts grow into something meaningful when you give them enough time to multiply. But most people never see this because the early stages are quiet. The growth looks slow, almost invisible, and that's where people quit. Compounding is simple. Your money earns a return. That return is added to your balance. Then the next return is earned on a slightly larger amount. This process repeats again and again. At first, the results don't look impressive, but as the balance grows, the same percentage creates larger dollar amounts. This is why long-term investors see slow progress early and rapid growth later. Compounding is backloaded. The key isn't starting with a lot. The key is starting with something and staying consistent long enough for growth to become obvious. So what is the lowest amount you need for compounding to actually work? The honest answer is any amount. Compounding works on $10 the same way it works on $10,000. The process is identical, only the final result changes. What people are really asking is this: how small can you start and still see real results? And the answer surprises most people. Small amounts work because compounding is driven by time, not money. Time is the multiplier. Money is simply the ingredient. If someone invests just $25 a week, an amount many people spend without thinking, at an average return of 8%, they would have over $167,000 after 30 years. They would only invest around $39,000 themselves. Compounding would add the remaining $128,000. That's the power of small money combined with long time. This is why someone who starts at age 20 can build wealth with contributions that would be impossible for someone starting at 40. More time means more cycles. More cycles mean more growth. The lowest amount you need to benefit from compounding is simply the amount you can stay consistent with. Consistency beats size. Investing $10 every week for 15 years beats investing $500 once and then stopping. People who start big often burn out. People who start small build habits. And habits create momentum. Momentum creates results. Compounding rewards people who show up regularly, not people who show up once. This is also why the early stage feels discouraging. The growth looks slow, but compounding isn't broken, it's building. Today, the barriers are lower than ever. You can invest with $1, $5, or $10. Fractional shares let you buy pieces of companies without needing the full share price. The real barrier is no longer money, it's mindset. People feel embarrassed starting small, but starting small is actually the smartest move you can make. Every successful long-term investor started with small contributions. They didn't wait, they didn't feel ready. They started and adjusted upward over time. Wealth doesn't come from income alone, it comes from habits. A consistent small investor often outperforms a high-income investor who is inconsistent because compounding is personal. It works for anyone who stays in the game. In the end, the lowest amount you need for compounding to work is the smallest amount you can invest without stopping. It could be $5, $10, $20, or $50. The amount matters far less than the habit. Once the habit exists, you can always increase the amount later, but you can never get lost time back. Small money becomes big money when you give it time to do its job. Compounding isn't magic, it's math, and the math works for anyone willing to start. If this helped you think differently about money, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to MMT Community for more clear, practical finance insights for entrepreneurs.